everyone, and welcome to another edition of Friday Sports Extra. I'm Ryan Bailey.
And I'm Michaela Romero. Coming up tonight, we've got a battle between two of the best girls basketball teams in District 36A, plus a little action on the soccer field. And a sad day in the baseball world as a legend passes away.
But first, we're going to start with our only All-Laredo matchup in Guys Hoops tonight as Alexander and United South tangling the Panthers, getting the better of this matchup the first time around. The Bulldogs out for a little revenge. Final seconds of the third quarter, Alexander with the lead. Bobby Torres hanging, hitting, a little shake and bake. The home team up 27 after the third quarter. Early in the fourth, the Bulldogs offense clicking on all cylinders. The passing going to find Jacob Rodriguez diving to the hoop for a pair. Then more great ball movement out of the Bulldogs. Two great passes going to end up with Adrian Orozco, an easy bucket right at the hoop. The next trip down, United South, they're not going to go quietly. Carlos Lopez going to get open from the top of the key, burying a triple. The Panthers trying to fight back in this one. Just a few seconds later on the next trip down, Joey Rodriguez creating a little offense. Hard to hold, going to put the brakes on. The defense flies right by, gets a layup to go. The damage, though, is done. Alexander wins it by 21. Lopez with 16 to lead the Panthers, while Torres has a game-high 17. After the game, he talked about how nice it is to get their full team back healthy and out on the court.
Those guys are very big time in our team, especially missing, 3-4 starters. They came back and they made a big impact, as you can tell. We got our full team back, and we just stuck with Coach's game plan. I mean, it took us here. They're a great team. I mean, I'm just happy we were able to come out with the win today. It's a big district win right now.
And over at Figueroa, the Toros taking on Rio Grande City. First up, Matthew Gonzalez with the ball, and he tosses it on over to Jaime Jimenez. And Jimenez with the two, just like that in the first quarter for the Toros. And next up, AB with the ball, and he dishes it to Matthew Gonzalez. Gonzalez getting in his buckets for the night. These two teams leaving it out all on the court. Toros not letting up. We have Gonzalez to Robert, Bobby Meza, and Meza with the easy jumper. This game having fans and coaches on the edge of their seat. Toros eyes on the basket, and Jimenez dishes it out to Meza, hitting a three. By the end of the night, the Toros fall to the Rattlers in a tough one. The final score being 59-51.
Well, let's finish off our boys' highlights at Martin. The Tigers open to stay perfect in district play, hosting Roma. Third quarter, Martin up big, adding to it. Alex Ledesma, just enough room to get the shot off, draining the three ball. Couple possessions later, Ledesma hanging out in that same spot. Chris Martinez hitting him again, and the result is the same. The Tigers pushing their lead out to 19. After Roma gets a bucket, Martin going to move the ball in and up with Diego Martinez popping from the free throw line. Nice soft touch there. The Tigers lead back to 19. Later in the third quarter, Chris Martinez cutting without the ball. Going to get the handoff. The contested layup falling. The Tigers win tonight 70-44. Ledesma with 24 to lead Martin. Diego goes for 17. The Tigers improve to 3-0 in district play. Friday night gave us only one girls basketball game in town, but it was a battle of two powerhouses looking to improve on their district record. United South hosting Alexander, a rematch of the game from Wednesday that went to the Panthers. Midway through the second quarter, Genesis De La Cruz, a nice find of Samantha Carranza for the layup. Alexander with a 1-point lead. Well, the home team looking to respond. Desiree De La Garza off the inbound, slicing through the defense, getting to the bucket, 2 over 15 points in the night. South retaking the edge. The Panthers, they would do a lot of their damage just before the half from the free throw line. Lori Ariola at the line, draining a pair there. Panthers up 22-20 into the final seconds of the half. Kayla Herrera to a wide open Ariel Valdez, the baseline jumper off the back of the iron and in. We're not up at 22 into the break. The second half, though, a totally different story. The Panthers outscore the Bulldogs 52-15 over the final 16 minutes. Angelina Lopez with 19 to lead all scorers. Valdez tops Alexander with 11. We did have our two 5A teams in play on the road. The Tigers go to Roma. They get roughed up down there, 53-36 the final. As you can see, Daniel Garcia with 13 points, 4 rebounds. Yari Garcia chips in with 8. A little further down the highway, the Toros don't have much better luck. They fall to Rio Grande City by 25. Diane Lara leads the way with 16. Jocelyn Rodriguez has 6 in a losing effort.
And now time for some soccer over at Kruger Field. We have the United South Panthers taking on Zapata. These ladies were hustling tonight. Nancy Castaneda with the save, and she passes it to Mia Garcia, and she assists to Taylor Alba with the fancy footwork and scoring the first goal for the ladies in the black. Panthers doing some celebrating, making them want more than that. And that's just the start of it. Shortly after, we got the Panthers running down the sideline once again, and watch Esmeralda Lopez shooting and scoring. United South on fire on their A game with those passes tonight. In the second half, the Panthers score another 2. The final score ending 4-0 with both Alba and Lopez getting into. Great game.